Dude, we're live. We're live. Jesus, dude. Yeah, take your time. Take
30-minute time.
30 minutes.
Started. Okay, computer's at 8%, dude.
Where do we start?
Let me.
Audio good, Kit?
How's the audio?
Magnificent.
For today's. No, well, you got it. Yeah. For
This is the weekly.
This is the.
That's me.
So, Kit, I don't know if you saw this, but Tom, this week's weekly update is that Tom went and is currently still going viral. Like, if I look now on TikTok, this video, last time I checked I think it was like over, this is what? 36K likes? Dude.
Yeah, it's killing it.
We're making it out the hood,
Dude,
all thanks to Tom.
The great thing is the comment section is just filled with girlfriends talking about how they watch their boyfriends sleep, and it's like not abnormal for them to do manual labor.
Really?
Like this is why I'm telling ChatGPT.
Right?
Yeah. This is why I'm telling ChatGPT about my issues, dude. There's a problem. I think guys need a friend. Guys need a podcast.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, a crossing guard's kind of a cool job, though. Like,
I dig it. Is it minimum though? Like, what's the salary
It's
on
gotta be
that?
more. You're standing in the middle of the road. It's gonna be more than.
Well,
minimum.
not
You're
all
making
the
more
time.
than like a
You're
Starbucks barista.
you're getting a pension for sure.
Yeah.
Government worker.
It's not a bad job.
It's kind of a scary job, dude, because there's like right in front of on Gerrard and like just a bit west of Parliament, there's a crosswalk that like, man, it's a miracle to get a car to stop at one of those.
Is there a crossing guard?
Yeah, but even then, like these cars are booming and like 8:30 rush hour, like that when people are trying to get to work and get their kids to school and whatnot, like cars are buzzing by there.
Dude, I just love jaywalking when there's a crossing guard. It's a little humiliating, but it's
For you, or for them?
I mean, a little bit for them. I don't know. Like sometimes, like you can just read the streets, right?
Yeah.
Does that sound hard?
No, yeah, it hardened in a good way.
Yeah, I can read the streets.
Read
I
the
know when to
streets?
jaywalk. Have you gotten a ticket for jaywalking?
No, that's not a real thing, is it?
My cousin has.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
In Hamilton? The Big Hammer?
I think it was in Ireland, actually. Yeah.
What were you giving me a ticket for? What, did he pay it?
I don't know. Probably. Well, actually, that's a good point.
I feel like
Probably
it's
not.
the kind of thing you just come back from Ireland and then you're like, well, that's over and done. Like, you're not there anymore. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Well, I wonder what happens if you get another jaywalking ticket and you didn't pay the first one.
Would you be banned from Ireland? Stop you.
Wait a minute. We know you. You're not coming back over in here.
It's actually such a pleasure to get Kit to laugh.
Oh, it's
He's
one of
so
the
hard.
hardest things.
It's like a challenge.
We were talking about this the other day. Getting Kit to laugh is like, it's like striking gold.
There's always, like, I find...
You think that, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think every friend group, because I have a lot of friend groups, there's always one person that's really tough to, like, get a giggle out of. And I think you're the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Do you not...
That's hard to hear because I like to laugh, you know?
Really?
Maybe we're just not funny.
Maybe...
No.
Maybe this
But
whole
sometimes
podcast was for nothing.
You ever throw the pity laugh, though? Like, I do that sometimes, too.
What does your pity laugh sound like?
Give us a pity laugh.
Oh, tell me a joke.
Today's scripture.
Yeah. That was a pity laugh. It's a little. It's a little.
giggle.
Wait, it's a little. Okay, guys, we're getting sidetracked.
Yeah, okay.
We're getting sidetracked. I got to plug my phone in 1 second.
That's okay. I'll read today's scripture. Yet she became... This is Ezekiel, by the way, 23:19-20. Yet she became more and more promiscuous as she recalled the days of her youth. Who? Did you find this?
No, you found this.
I put another one. I put Matthew, I think.
No.
Is that Black Jesus?
This one was in. No.
Did you put this, Kit?
I did not do that, no.
I think you put this in the Google Drive, and then I transferred it over here. Did you find a new one?
No, I put Matthews. I'm a big Matthews guy.
Okay.
All right, we'll read.
Well, yeah.
There she lusted after her lovers whose... Are we allowed to say this? Genitals were like those of donkeys and whose emission was like that of horses.
This was in the Bible.
Is this
Amen,
Old Testament
brother.
or New Testament?
Who put this one
Probably
in?
New Testament.
You're a big Testament guy.
Yeah.
So, what do we think this scripture means?
I think this is actually coming from a place of hate.
Really? Yet she became more and more promiscuous as she recalled the days of her youth when she was in Egypt. There she lusted after her lovers.
It's not saying anything
I
positive.
don't even know what it's saying.
I don't.
I think
Why
it's
is
saying
Jesus
don't
there?
forget where you came from.
Oh,
So it could be beautiful, actually.
Maybe
Yeah.
it is positive. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Is this a positive passage or not?
And let us know what book of...
Dude, have you ever noticed? Go back to Jesus.
Yeah, I'll go.
You
Yeah,
ever notice that every photo of Jesus, he has the most chiseled abs of all time?
Yeah.
Like,
dude, he was on that P90X. He was doing sit-ups.
He's in great shape. I want to make sure I'm not blocking the camera.
No. The big hats, don't let him get in the way. These are great drawings. I'm not a fan of the bottom left one, but you have one in the crib.
These are
top
real
left.
These are real pictures. Yeah.
These are photos.
Is that a puka necklace on the one in the middle?
Is Jesus a puka guy?
Yeah. Were those a thing back then? Like,
It was one of those where like he went to an all-inclusive and like on the beach they're selling necklaces with like the shark tooth. Here, $5.
Well, he was a trendsetter, so I'm not. I believe it. I think he was wearing puka.
dude, his beard is lined up perfectly. Like this. Like, there's just no way.
Yeah, they were definitely barbers back then.
Let's keep moving on.
Yeah,
here.
let's. Yeah. So
Okay, this one I did put in. We got top 5. We have an iconic Toronto spot plus something else to kind of like give it some flavor. So,
but what do you mean something else? Like what? what's the
well,
goal?
you'll see. It's like it. I mean, okay, we go to Riverdale Park, but like, what else? Like,
Okay.
are you with your friends? We'll
Okay,
s-
so this is a scenario you're putting.
scenario you're in. Yeah, that's
Okay,
a good way to
okay.
put it. Yeah. Okay.
So these are just top 5 scenarios.
Yeah. So go to Ruby Soho with your veteran granddad.
I feel like Granddad doesn't have the 2 D's in the middle there.
Definitely not. Who typed this out?
Me and my granddad.
I have a stutter, guys.
Can I? I'm trying to edit it live. Oh, perfect. Okay, so you go to Ruby Soho
Yeah.
with your veteran
Well, it
granddad.
depends what war my granddad fought in.
Let's say Vietnam,
Then that would be fun.
but he's Vietnamese. Does that change things?
Probably changes our drink order, but I don't know.
Let's keep moving. Sweat and tonic group class with a terminal diagnosis of some sort.
Oh, I don't mind this one.
You don't mind it?
I don't mind this
Because
one.
there's such a positive vibe and like try hard, go get 'em attitude in sweat tonic classes. I think you lose that when you get a terminal diagnosis.
Well, but I feel like this is the kind of thing where you're in that class for an hour and you're forgetting about
That's true.
the rest of it. When I go to a sweat and tonic group class, I'm like, I'm in this right now.
Yeah.
And then after the hour, I'll be like, oh, yeah.
Have you done the spin classes there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What one did you go to?
One of my coworkers used to be a spin instructor there.
Oh, yeah?
So I go to her class, yeah.
Dude, don't you find they act like celebrities? When they're in the front there, they're on their little platform.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a little too much.
I think there is that vibe to it, though. They kind of, like, Sweat and Tonic kind of has that. It's the same thing at, like, you go to Jaybird, like, the instructor's on a bit of, like, a platform.
I'm speaking of Jaybird. Jaybird Pilates class plus a pre-inserted butt plug.
Pre-inserted, like, how early?
When you're taking your shoes off.
Okay.
Rough, like, in tangent.
Oh, so you're at the class with this?
You're at the class.
Yeah, I don't know. My mom's rule was always nothing ever in there. You know what I mean?
I don't get it.
Her
I don't
rule.
follow.
My mom's rule telling us growing up was nothing belongs.
This was a rule?
Oh, it was a rule and like a teaching, I think.
How did she enforce it?
She just told us and she kind of let the rest be up to us.
Okay.
Let's go to number.
keep moving.
Let's go to the other one.
Team U Campus Balzac's coffee with a conservative leaning father with no volume control.
Dude, been there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ted, Let's keep moving.
Yeah, Ben, let's clip that one.
Riverdale Park and Ego Death. This one I think is my personal favorite. As I was writing it out, this one clicked.
Well, that's a terrible place to get ego death because that's where like you go and you're like if it's a sunset, like Sham and I were there last night, and I'm looking around like, what are they wearing?
How often do you go to Riverdale Park?
I was there twice yesterday.
Twice.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What does ego death mean?
Ego death. You have I feel like you're the like main candidate of people I know that might have experienced ego death.
Is this a good or bad thing?
It's a good thing. You like. I mean, you're.
What does it mean?
For 6 months, you're like out of order. But from my understanding, you basically lose touch with yourself. It's Buddhist, not Buddhist. Who are
Wait.
those guys that live in the Amazon? They do it all the
Monks.
time. Monks?
Is that who you're thinking of?
I don't know. We'll
I
keep
think you're
moving.
both wrong.
What's ego death, Sam?
I feel like ego death is just like losing like all your confidence, is it not?
Oh, not confidence. You had me and then you lost me.
Is it just losing everything?
It's like,
And you're saying I've lost everything.
well, it normally makes people feel grounded. It's a
Okay.
compliment, kid.
This is a good thing?
It's a good
I
thing.
don't think this is a good thing.
This would be my number one.
Dude.
If I'm in
I'm
Riverdale
actually
Park
really
and I'm-
offended right now. So
Actually, yeah, this is your number one because you love Riverdale Park. Dude.
Riverdale.
No.
You love Riverdale Park.
I have a stutter, guys.
No, you don't.
I do.
Okay, so you want these ranked?
Oh, I made a page here. We don't have to move them around.
Well, I'll tell you, my
Your top 5.
5 is the Jaybird class.
Yeah.
My 4 is Ruby Soho.
Yeah.
My 3 is Balzac's. My 2 is Sweat and Tonic, and my 1 is Riverdale Park with Ego Death. Because I basically did that yesterday.
Where did you
morning.
put Jaybird?
5, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Kit, where would you put Jaybird?
probably 5. Yeah.
You?
That's my 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, this is an inclusive podcast.
Okay,
man.
let's keep
Whatever
moving.
you want.
Get out.
Sponsors.
Sponsors. Do you have a sponsor?
That's the only one I don't have.
Do you have a sponsor?
I don't have a sponsor.
We're not sponsored this week.
We're sponsored by Jesus Christ this week.
That's true.
I guess so.
Ezekiel really came through this week.
Yeah.
So no sponsors. Q&A, I mean, we can just
We could do birthday shoutouts and this day in history.
let's hear it, Kit.
Okay, May 27th birthday shoutouts. Andre 3000.
Okay.
The late Christopher Lee. He was Count Dooku from Star Wars.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Well, it's
That's
not
what-
his birthday then.
Well, May 27th is his birthday.
Oh, we're doing people that are dead too.
Yeah.
That's a big
May
pool.
27th is not a good day. Henry McMaster, the 117th governor of South Carolina.
Okay. That's
And
probably big for them.
Yes.
Paul Bettany, he was Jarvis and Vision from MCU.
Okay.
Actor. That's all I got for birthdays.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good
I knew
lineup.
the first name.
It's my sister's birthday
Yeah.
today.
Oh, happy birthday,
Oh,
sister.
dude. Should have told me.
Yeah.
Would have been top of the list.
We could do this day in history.
Yeah, let's.
Okay, so this day in history, St. Petersburg was founded by Peter the Great in 1703. Do you guys know where that is in the world?
Who?
Russia?
What did you say?
Russia?
Yes. Peter the Great discovered St. Petersburg.
Did he discover it and he was like, oh, this is St. Petersburg? Is
No,
he-
it got a name change, actually.
Oh really? Rebrand?
Yeah.
Reprint. So he pulled up and it was something else?
I think the modern name now is St. Petersburg. It was something before.
Oh.
Are we asking historical questions to Kit?
Dude,
Kit, tell us about St. Petersburg, dude. What happened in the 1700s?
Dude, I don't know what happened in the 1700s, but in 1895, British inventor Burt Akers patents the film camera and projector. Kind of cool. Okay.
He patented it?
Yeah.
That's crazy because we have a camera right here. We have
Is
a
that-
camera, a Super 8 as a prop.
Mm-hmm.
I thrifted the Super 8 and I was like, oh, sweet, a new camera. And I didn't realize that it needed film.
Wait, you thrifted a Super 8 camera and went to Riverdale twice in one day?
Well, I didn't thrift the camera twice in one day.
I
No, I thrifted. Yeah. Why? What is that? Was that a top 5 combination?
well, it's a type of, that's a Toronto character in my head.
Yeah.
And you didn't realize you needed film for it too.
No idea. Dude, I was like 21. I was like, sweet, new camera. Wow, it's heavy. $50. Not bad.
Have you used it?
No, I didn't get film for it. Like, what? Go on, kid.
In 1907, the bubonic plague breaks out in San Francisco.
That was today? That
Yeah.
year, day? Whoa.
Wait, today it happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. In San Francisco, that's where the breakout was.
Right now? I thought they got that sorted.
Well, it was 1907.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you thought the bubonic plague was happening?
I don't know.
This is live. Oh my goodness.
I wasn't clued in there.
2005, the movie Madagascar was released.
It's a classic.
Yeah,
Love.
that's good.
Yeah. Inspired outfits today.
Yeah.
In 2015, the Warriors won the NBA Finals.
Oh, that was today?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy because...
Feels like yesterday.
What?
Feels like yesterday.
Yeah. Was it against the Cavs?
It was. Kyrie got injured. Kevin Love got injured. It is what it is.
Let's just go to text this week.
Okay.
Do I start or do you start? Oh, I start. Okay. Let me break this down. So my number one rule with any creative work that I do is that I don't want my full-time corporate job to have any reason to fire me because they're like, why would you put that online kind of thing? Like you can't. So my rule with everything is I don't want work, please don't fire me. So I got this text that said work would fire you. And the reason that is because Kit, who texted me this, was at Planet Fitness. And what did you say again? My phone's charging over there. But he saw somebody. He was like, someone is wearing, what was it, boots and. Boy, I'm really setting this up. Tough crowd. Wow, come on.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Only Planet Fitness would have a person wearing Air Jordan shorts with cowboy boots on.
And then I said on the podcast, can you please build your ideal Planet Fitness character? And he said, work would fire you. So my question is, Kit, can you build a PG ideal Planet Fitness character?
Yeah. So ideal Planet Fitness character would be oversized shorts, tightest shirt imaginable, with like a chained necklace, over the head earbuds, 2 socks that are different colors and different lengths, with shoes with their gym key tied to their shoe so they don't lose it. And then aggressively looking in the mirror, but taking up the entire floor space, like walking in circles between sets, and then lifting like 10 pounds, brother.
And is this all built off of different characters and interactions that you've seen and had at Planet Fitness?
Yeah. The weirdest interaction I've seen is the guy carried a toothbrush with him from like exercise machine to exercise machine. It's like, what are you doing, brother?
Dude, you never know when you're going to want to have clean, fresh breath.
Leave it in the locker room.
Fair enough.
That's true. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
Mad Libs.
Oh, man, I'm excited for this. Sorry, I'm excited for this one. Okay, Kit, are you familiar with the game Mad Lib Madness?
No.
So basically, Mad Lib is, if you go to the next slide, Tom, you're basically asking somebody for, adjective, noun, yada, yada, yada. And while you are listing all these, I'm plugging them into like a fill-in-the-blanks story.
That you're not aware of.
And then I'm going to read out said story.
Yeah.
Okay? And my computer's at 5, so let's get to it. Okay, so this story, first of all, it's called like Camping Last Weekend. So don't go to the next slide yet. Don't. So Kit, can you give me an adjective?
Beautiful.
Okay, and feel free to get a little crazy. Can you give me a plural noun?
Monkeys.
Okay. A verb ending in ing.
Stabbing.
Okay. A silly sound.
Like a word with a silly sound, or like make a silly
You
sound?
can make a sound.
Glah.
Okay.
How would I spell that?
I would say
G-L-A-A-H.
yeah.
Wait, what?
G-L-A-A-H.
Yeah.
Glah. Okay. A famous person.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to just whatever comes to the door?
Anything. Yeah.
A type of transportation.
Subway.
Okay. Subway. Emotion.
Guilt.
No. Body part.
Shoulder.
Not the first answer I'd expect from you.
Yeah.
Number.
47.
47. Verb, past tense. Get to it, buddy.
I think the past
Skated.
tense really.
Skated?
Yeah.
What kind of camping are you doing, bro? Food.
Oh, should I have made these all camping related?
No, it's better that it's random. It's better that it's random.
Food, shrimp tacos.
Another adjective.
Heavy.
Pardon?
Heavy?
Heavy. They said heady.
No.
Cerebral, bro.
Animal.
Turtle.
Exclamation.
What does that mean?
Like, oh my gosh, or fire.
Jeepers creepers.
Place.
Hong Kong.
Okay.
You had that like locked down.
Yeah, he was
dude.
like,
I don't know.
ask me a place. Ask me a place. Ask
All
me
right.
a place. We made Kid laugh. Yes! And that's it for this week, guys. Okay, you ready for the story? Okay. Last weekend, I went on a beautiful spiritual retreat in the... Hold on, I'm going to restart. I take one paragraph, you take the next one.
Sure.
Last weekend, I went on a beautiful spiritual retreat in the woods, hoping to reconnect with my inner monkeys.
Everything started fine. We were stabbing under the moonlight when suddenly someone yelled, "Glah!" Turns out Michael Jackson was also there, traveling incognito by subway. I felt instant guilt and clutched my shoulder.
After 47 hours of chanting, I accidentally skated into the ceremonial hummus. They said it was a metaphor for rebirth. I said it was a metaphor for wasted shrimp tacos.
By sunset, things got heavy. A wild turtle wandered into our circle and refused to leave. We all screamed, "Jeepers creepers!" and retreated to the safety of Hong Kong.
I didn't find enlightenment, but I did find a new appreciation for bug spray.
It's good. I think we could do better, though. I think we can throw Kit some real curveballs.
Well, I think maybe for next time we can actually like type out our own story and then take
Yes.
blanks out so Kit can fill them in.
Yeah.
One thing that kind of threw me off here was hummus.
That
Seemed
was
really
not
random.
even a word that,
That
you
was-
chose. That was
yeah.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Kit, what did you think of the story?
Dude, I think I killed it.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
This is
Pretty
this is a
solid.
dope story.
What's the takeaway for today's episode?
Let's let Rick Rubin
Oh, true.
pick one for us.
We're thinking we're going to wrap episodes with a random quote from Rick Rubin.
Yeah.
Who's Rick Rubin?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, let me.
He's a
fi-
producer.
Oh, here we go. All right, you guys listening?
Yeah.
Living life as an artist is a practice. You are either engaging in the practice or you're not. This actually feels kind of topical.
Yeah, a little bit. Go on, man.
Maybe Rick's with us. It's a signed copy.
You
eh?
wanted to come on
Yeah.
and clown him in this book.
I know, and now he's kind of speaking to me.
Okay, but once you finish that, let me find one too.
Okay. It makes no sense to say you're not good at it. It's like saying I'm not good at being a monk. We talked about monks, I think. You are either living as a monk or you're not. We tend to think of the artist's work as the output. The real work of the artist is a way of being in the world.
You lucky spitting.
Well said, brother.
He hawked to it on that, dude.
Oh,
Okay.
great. Oh, work's calling. I'm good. Bro, I can't wait to drop that line all the time. Man. Okay, my turn. No, the paragraphs are too big.
Yeah, you kind of have to find
This one doesn't make sense. Okay. When is the work done? There is no formula or method for finding this answer. It is an intuition. The work is done when you feel it is.
That's it?
Is this a good way? Is this a really good segue to outro? The work is done when you feel it is.
I feel the work's done.
Okay, now we're gonna meditate.
Oh, like this episode's done?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, kid, say bye.
Nixon
Oh, God, let me take
7.
this fucking hat off.
That series will be over by the time this is done. The next series? Oh, drop my water.